I know, right? You saw the title of this video and you had one of two outlooks. One is that this statement is completely correct, and two being that you think TF2 YouTubers do have a lot of knowledge that you yourself lack, making their views more valid than your own. TF2 YouTubers are not gods, and their views and opinions should not have an impact on you, the game, or how you feel about the game. I notice this on Twitter the most because there's a massive TF2 community on the Twitter platform, and a certain ex-TF2 YouTuber decided to play some TF2 after taking a very, very long break, and was talking about how sad it is that Valve has abandoned it, and people just lost their shit, saying that because this particular YouTuber had said this and has moved on to playing Overwatch instead of TF2, it must mean TF2 is dead. Another example, and I'm going to name drop here, of this is VNN. Now, I'm not hating or anything on VNN. I love VNN, but as of his recent TF2 video, he actually explained how he made a mistake when he thought only 2 people were working on TF2, when in fact there is a different amount of people working on the game every day. The number changes constantly. This whole only 2 people working on the game thing has brought up hundreds of arguments and hundreds, even people just bringing it up all the time about how TF2 is dead and there's no developers, and it wasn't even true. I've even gone on rants about it, and it was simply not true. It was just someone not understanding something whilst having a massive influence on the community, and the community taking that information and going, oh, it's God's word. The thing with Valve is that the decision of communication is down to the small teams that work on the games. The CSGO developers using their Twitter is amazing, but it's their task. It's something extra for them to do at their job. It doesn't really aid them in their job in any way, shape or form. It's just an extra little thing. It's about that attention to detail that the TF2 team just doesn't do. The TF2 team decides not to communicate as they're game developing nerdy folk that don't really want to talk and communicate, and it's very simple. They just don't want to talk. The issue with this is that it leaves us in the dark, but most importantly it leaves us to clutch at any straw that we are presented with. So when a member of the community decides that they've had enough of supporting this game and they make a tweet and a statement saying the game is dead, it damages the community. Star left and made similar statements, and it caused massive damage. Museout did the same thing. Both these YouTubers alone caused radical amounts of damage in this community. So from this point forward, I'm just going to advise that you ignore anything you hear about TF2's future. Be it a salty YouTuber that visited Valve, or if it's someone who has decided that because they have 10,000 hours in the game and they're bored and decided to tweet that the game is dead, I don't think these people should be acknowledged. It damages the community. YouTubers are just people that potentially have more hours in a game than you and have the nerve to make a video about it. They have real lives, good days and bad days. A tweet on a bad day has the potential to make new players have little faith in the game and abandon early, just because this one person had a bad day. YouTubers aren't Valve. If you personally receive an email from Valve that says the game is dead, or they release a blog post about the game being dead, then I'll say fair enough to you. But for now, the game is alive and steady. I highly recommend checking out Tyler McVickers from VNN's video on the new TF2 video that he's done. It'll be linked below so you can check it out and kind of be updated on the status of Valve's approach to TF2. And join his project on top of that to help revive some of the community that has been dormant for some time now. I'm Jay Caliber. I will catch you in next week's video for my next TF2 video, because TF2 isn't dead, it's a very lively game. TF2 YouTubers aren't gods. Adios.